Hey guys, it's Eddie, and here to give you a new update on the underground house. I apologize, it's been a little while since I've gotten around to it, but COVID and a bunch of other stuff kind of held us up, and it took quite a while to get to this point where we're at now. I'm actually standing on top of the house. This is the cupola here, and as you see behind me, we've backfilled almost to that wall. We're about 97% done with the compaction. That back wall that you see has to be cut back and sloped in, and it's outside of my skill and comfort level, so I called my grading contractor, a guy by the name of John Hill, who's great. He did a lot of the grading for me on the previous house and did some of the stuff on this one, and he came out and looked at it and said no problem, we'll get it done in a few days. So he's going to come in, finish cutting that, re-slope some of this stuff, because what we did was more of a rough grade. He's going to kind of finish and polish it off and make it look really nice. It took us almost 2 months of compacting, and that's because in Los Angeles you were required to compact and certify the fill. So I have to put the dirt down, wet it, compact it, put more down, wet it, compact it, and then every 2 feet somebody has to come by and check it and test it and certify it, and then we continue the process. So that's taken a huge long time. The other thing that's kind of delayed me is the fire department has decided that they want me to put sprinklers into a concrete underground house that cannot burn. Yeah. So originally they said they would consider waiving that requirement. I went through a whole long process with them. That became a whole nightmare, and then ultimately they ended up saying no anyways. I'm not sure why they decided to waste 3 months of my time with that, but it is what it is. So now the sprinkler system's being designed, and then it will be installed. After that goes in, then we'll put ventilation and other stuff. The next step, what I think we're going to work on, is doing the stucco and getting the outside of the house buttoned up, because we're pretty much there. We're finishing up the chimney, closing those up, and a few electrical boxes in the front, and then the stucco guys can get started. So we are making progress, even though COVID has slowed us down and some of the other stuff. The cupola is now pretty much done, with the exception of the stucco. We've got a couple windows. It's nice, it lets light in. The house is really cool inside. It's great. We have no power, no air conditioning, no nothing. It's been like 100 degrees outside, and the house is probably around 70 to 75. It's really nice and comfortable in there. So it's working. It's doing what it should have. In this aerial view that you're going to see, this drone shot I took, that is 3 heavy pieces of equipment parked on top of the dome. There is a 40,000-pound excavator, a 23,000-pound compactor roller, an 11,000-pound skid steer, and then the mini skid steer weighs about 3,000 pounds. So I think we're looking at a little under 80,000 pounds or 40 tons of equipment, plus the weight of the dirt. So if you had any question about the structural integrity of this 4.5-inch thick dome, there's your answer. Here's the front of the house. Since this door is nailed shut, we're going to come over here and walk through this door. So here we have the living dining kitchen. It's one big, huge, massive open room. There'll be a large island here, fridge, 6-burner stove, vent out. This is actually an appliance garage, dishwasher, sink for cleanup, and this island will have a big sink. So this is the view from inside the kitchen. You got a fireplace over there. This area under the stairs becomes a wet bar. So we have our 2-car garage over here. It's 25 feet wide and 20 feet deep. And then this room back here is a media room, because there's no windows in it. It can't be used as a bedroom. And then over here, we have a full bath. It'll have a freestanding shower, toilet, sink, etc. And this we can access from both this side or the other side. Coming up, that's looking up the staircase. That's the cupola that we were just at a little while ago. Come in. And see that cupola, once that's all drywalled and painted white, it's going to reflect a lot of that light down and in here. So we've got the master suite here. We've got boards over the windows to protect them so that they don't while we're working on the outside, we don't accidentally break them, because those are those door units that fold open, make it completely open. Those get expensive. Fireplace there. Walk-in closet right here. 1, 2 walk-in closets. There's Joe having his lunch. We have a double sink, Roman tub. Toilet goes in its own closet. This is a shower, double shower steam sauna room. And then we have 2 other bedrooms. There's a bedroom here and another bedroom over here. Each bedroom has its own step onto the balcony. Another bathroom up here. And this bathroom actually has the laundry up here, because why take all your clothes downstairs if you don't have to? And I know some of this doesn't show very well. On video, but it's kind of where we're at. It's much better when it's in person. Anyways, oh, I forgot to mention this. Here's a pantry. The back of the kitchen, behind the kitchen, is a nice pantry. Good place to store stuff. And that's about it. All right, onward and upward. So coming up, I've got a little bit of time-lapse photography of some of the compaction. We didn't get all of it. We got bits and pieces. If you like this, you can watch it. And yes, I listened and paid attention. I will make sure that the music is at an appropriate volume. Again, I'm sorry about that on one of my previous videos. That problem didn't show up until after I had loaded it, so I'm more aware of it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Feel free to ask questions.